isn't it hypocrisy for us to sit here with thousands of nuclear weapons and tell the Iranians they can't have 3, 20, it's okay with us for the Israelis to have 100, you know? It's okay for Israel to have them, but it's not okay for Iran or North Korea to have them. You know, but they're sovereign states too. I don't want them to have them either, but I don't want us to have them. I think we've got to all play by the same set of rules. You know, either we all have them or none of us have them.
And when some countries say it's not nuclear weapons we're trying to take care of here, it's nuclear energy.
Right.
Is that one and the same? Is that code language?
No, not necessarily. It's very possible for us to have nuclear power without having nuclear weapons. You know, and I think that's where we ought to be. Everybody has access to nuclear power, and nobody has access to nuclear weapons because we've agreed to do it.
How involved politically do you get? I know you've met with lawmakers, particularly as it pertains to energy bills, but are you ever compelled to pick up the phone and call President Obama or past presidents?
I've only met him twice.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, why wouldn't you though? You're one of the most powerful men in the world. And influential.
He knows how I feel about nuclear weapons, because I told him. And I know how he feels about them too, so, and we're in agreement, so there's not any problem with me. I work on the areas where people still need convincing. I don't go out and try and waste my time with people who are already convinced.
So when you think of some of your best investments, CNN being one of them, the $1 billion going to the UN being another, what might be another one?
We make a lot of, I do a lot of philanthropy, and I try and think that all of it is a good investment. And I look at it as an investment rather than sitting underway. So I'm trying to make an investment in the future of humanity so that we'll have a future. I care about my grandchildren and your grandchildren and everybody else's children. And I want them to have a happy life that's just as good as our lives were. And I think that's our responsibility as parents and elders is to take care of everything.
Another investment, your Ted's Montana Grill. You know, a lot of folks are nervous when they open up a restaurant.
But it's a tough business.
Because it's a very tough business. But yours are thriving, they're growing, and it is also in part supported by your herd of bison. Did you realize that would be a hit too?
I thought it would be.
Why did you think it would be?
Well, because I've been raising bison for 30 years, and they're so much healthier for you than beef with half the fat and cholesterol. And it tastes great too, so tastes great and less filling.
But you had to convince the public, didn't you? Because most people probably have not had bison.
Well, that's true. Most people hadn't, but most people still haven't. But more people are eating it now than ever before, and they wouldn't do it if they weren't happy with it. So we got them. All we had to do was get people to try it, and we knew they'd like it. Just like I knew with CNN, if they tried it, they'd like it.
And do you still like it?
What, CNN?
Yeah. Do you watch every day? Do you watch regularly?
I like it, sure. It's you know, I watch the competition a little bit, but most of my news viewing is the CNN. I watch your show from time to time.
I'm glad you're tuning in.
All right, Face to Face. My conversation with Ted Turner continues next hour. He answers some of your